It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. We'll see the Miami Heat defending home turf in the Eastern Conference, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
Yeah, and these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game, to me, is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Chase in at shooting guard. He's out there with Tony Roden. Al Jefferson out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Goodman in at the 4. Now here's Williams. Bosch, high post. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. To the right side. Dragic with a wide open look. And that one no good to start him off on the night. So it's the Hornets now. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. He feeds it to Bennett. Now here's Winslow. He's covered by Kidd-Gilchrist. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Roten dishes to Freak. And it's the Hornets another 3.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Miami's head coach. We talked about the impact players on these 2 teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Thanks, Doris. Roten kicks to Freak. And the layup is good. Freak's got 8 points.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Freak. It's Dragic with the drive, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Miami shooting their first free throw tonight.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Williams. And that one hits back iron.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And that one's good. Freak.
4 straight makes out of the gate. That's a sweet start.
The Heat trail by 6. Outside Dragic. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
There's a good screen. Roten, the pass to Goodman. Again, the Hornets score.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. So it's Miami now, following the score by Charlotte. Outside Bosch. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with a clean look. Again, the miss by Williams.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Freak dishes to Jefferson. Screen by Jefferson. And it's Kidd-Gilchrist penetrating. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
There's the pass to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. Well, this group of shooting guards has given us a little bit of something extra lately, including excellent rebounding, so you can see those numbers. Freak number 1.
And a two-guard who's as prolific a rebounder as he is a rare breed in the NBA. You usually don't expect it from an off guard, but he's a big contributor on the glass.
And it's not just the athleticism, Greg, but it's his knack for playing in the post. He understands angles and how to get position down there. I mean, he really looks comfortable in the paint. As a matter of fact, he looks as comfortable in the paint as he does on the perimeter.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Kicks it to McCollum, 20 feet out. The Hornets pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Vaughn, covered by Ajinça. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. That pushes it to double digits. Hood's got his first basket of the night.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Dang. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Now here's McCollum, covered by Chase. Alley-oop try, and it's sent back by Chase. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bazemore. Picked by Bargnani. Off the pick, and Freak throws it down.
You couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Freak. Turned in an outstanding game against San Antonio. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Bazemore. Pulls it up. And that's good from Bargnani on the assist by Bazemore.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
A 3 from McCollum. And no good trying to get that one. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Hornets lead by 12. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And now a chance to hear from Chris Bosh about what it meant to him to become an NBA player, the fulfillment of a lifelong dream.
I was obsessed with the NBA as a kid, and just like I would have died to get in that locker room, you know. So I always have a moment just sitting around and, you know, just not taking things for granted and really taking everything in. And, you know, I couldn't have written the script any better.
What a great cut from Chris Bosh. That's the kind of guy you can't help, Greg, but love for his attitude and ability to be, you know, in touch with that kid he once was. I know you played the same way. Chris Bosh is living the dream like you did and loving it.
That's a great point, Kevin.
Charlotte leading by 15. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Spurs really lit it up. He finished with 57 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. There's the screen. Pass to Williams. The feed now to McCollum.
2 minutes. Go!
6 on the shot clock. But they'll get another chance. It's deflected.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the boards.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
The Heat have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Heat. Perry Jones, he's checked in for Bosch. And it's Vaughn in for Lou Williams. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Roten. There's a screen. Roten gets the screen from Chase. Here's Goodman. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Screen by Jones. Picked him clean. Here's Roten. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Roten's got his third bucket of the night.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And the basket by Jones.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Now here's Roten, guarded closer. And even 3-on-3 break. McCollum passes to Vaughn. Feeds it to McCollum. Screen by Jones. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. Here's McCollum. Cannot hit. Excellent D there from Chase. Takes the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And they've done a great job of just keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. I mean, not becoming conservative at all. Just adding to the lead. I love seeing a team do that.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Hornets on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Give it up for your Heat.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a performance. Just look at the game for free. He has 18 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
We've got Chris Bosch. Dragic is out there with Williams. And there's Bennett, and it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Williams comes with a double team. Shoots the 3. And it's Freak missing. The Heat trail by 21. Outside Williams. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Roden kicks to Freak. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Luol Deng is checked in for Winslow. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. About 1 minute played here in the second half. They set the pick. Passes it to Bennett. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Williams missing again.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor.
Bargnani is checked in for Charlotte.
Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. To the paint. And Bennett the bucket on the assist by Dragic. Bennett's got 6.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
There's the screen. Roden kicks to Bargnani. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
So for the Heat, their last game a loss to Chicago.
And nothing went well offensively on this night for them. They were just completely disjointed.
Yeah, you could call it the 3 Ds. Disjointed, disorganized, discombobulated, or whatever else you wanted to use to describe that would be appropriate.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Williams, the dish to Bennett, and it's Deng in the corner. Clock at 6. Dragic kicks to Bennett. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
The Heat have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
2.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Jefferson. Rodney Hood subbed in for Roten. And Bennett drops them both. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Dragic comes with the double team. Here's Chase. And it's the Hornets another 3.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
It's Dragic with the drive. Good. Dragic has got 8.
It makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Freak with it. And he has 28 points for the game.
Sticking too much.
For 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
They're going back to the 3-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça.
Alexis Ajinça.
And a new group in for the Heat. Laverne, he's checked in for Bennett. Jones comes in for Chris Bosh. Barnes checked in for Williams. And McCollum subbed in for Goran Dragic. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Bazemore's checked in. And so here is Miami. Screen by Jones. 6 to shoot. And it's Laverne missing. Charlotte's gotten all but one of their 3-pointers to go down in this game. They've gone 7 of 8 so far. Bazemore dishes to Bargnani. Hood gets it to Bazemore. Here's Vaughn, looking for his first basket still in this one. They set the screen. McCollum passes to Jones. And yes, sir, that one drops.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. Chase. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Heat moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock, and he gets it to go. 9 points here for Justice Winslow.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Hornets keep it alive. And the basket good. Ajinsa's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Chase. McCollum dishes to Laverne. Jones, no one around him. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Now here's Freak. He's got 34. Here's the 3. And Winslow pulls it down. He kicks it to McCollum. Shot on the wing. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Charlotte opening up a huge gap. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Miami with the ball. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Chase in at 2 guard. He's out there at Tony Roden, and it's Bilal in at the center position. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. The offensive rebound. Outside, Bellinelli. That's good.
They've stepped up their 3-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
And he gets it to go. 11 points for Goran Dragic.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
They set the pick. Here's Roden. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The pass to Vaughn. Rejected by Chase. From downtown, and he gets it to go. Freak's got 37. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Charlotte.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Vaughn, the pass to Dang. Dishes it to Bennett. Here's Vaughn. Outside Dragic. Tries again, and he gets the bucket.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Chase, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Reverse that one home. Now that was nice, real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
How about the power and grace on that finish?
Dragic kicks to Bosch. Pass to Dragic. Bosch, the screen. It's Dragic with the drive. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Roten dishes to Freak. Some solid defense from Bosch.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Hornets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
Your hope is to take charge of a season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0 with 3 games still left to play this year against the Heat.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And stolen by Roten. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Kicks it to Freak. Pass to Goodman. Now Freak. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.